It's Women's History Month 2012, and I'm here with the Honorable Karen Bass, who happens to be my friend. And I want to thank you for the opportunity to be here today to ask a few questions about your feelings about women's issues circa 2012. What do you think are the biggest issues today facing women?
Well, it's really been an incredible year because we've started off this year with consistent, almost daily attacks on women in so many different directions coming out of elected officials from states all over the country passing laws to restrict a woman's right to not just abortion, but birth control. There's a law that was introduced just yesterday in the state of Nevada where they want a woman to essentially ask her boss permission to use birth control, and that she is supposed to give an explanation as to why she's using the birth control, which is insane. In some ways, in the year of 2012, it's almost like there are people that are trying to put us in a time machine and have us go back so far in history that I think it's not even the 20th century. I think it's more like the 19th century. So in a way, it's scary times. But on the other hand, I can see it turning into its opposite. Because if ever there was a reason for women to get involved, to want to take leadership, to want to be members of Congress and the legislature, I mean, right now there's 435 members of Congress and 72 women. So it really should be a call to arms and a call to action. That's what's happening with women. This is March 2012, not March 1812.
Thank you. I had the privilege of meeting your daughter, and as a mother who's lost their child, what gives you the strength to get up every day to do what you do?
Well, and I'm so glad that you did know her, and that you knew her and Michael, her husband, and had the opportunity to photograph them. It's something I live with every day, and I guess, you know, the best way to describe it, it's like a knife that's in your chest that's there every day, and that you learn how to get up and live with that pain that never goes away. But what motivates me, she motivates me, because she would expect nothing less of me than to get up and to keep plugging along. I'm blessed that her siblings are in my life. Her younger brother and younger sister live with me. All of her best friends are in my life, and we often say and share that we like talking about her. We talk about her all the time. There is never a day that goes by that she's not on my mind, and also Michael. But one of the things that's the most difficult is that as time goes on, and I watch her friends grow older and her siblings grow older, and she's still 23. And it's been 6 years, or going on 6 years, but it feels like it was yesterday. So what motivates me to continue on is her and her expectations of me.
Thank you. Now, foster children are very important to you. You do a lot of work with foster children. What would you like to see happen in the next few years with regard to foster children?
Well, and one thing, after I lost Amelia and Mike, I wasn't sure I could continue to work on foster care issues. I wasn't sure I could continue to do it, but I had to, and so I did. And what I would like to see over the next few years is to have the opportunity to really make a change that foster children would be viewed like any other child. And what I always tell my colleagues in Congress is that, you know, all of us are parents. And when they ask me, well, what do foster children need? Well, my response to them is, what do your child need? What does your child need? Whatever your child needs is the exact same thing that a foster child needs. And if I could change that perception in our country, then I think that we could change their quality of life. And I actually believe that it's doable. I've started a foster care caucus within Congress, bipartisan caucus. We have 43 members so far, and we haven't even made a big push for membership. So I'm not waiting around until I get on the appropriate committee. I'm just taking action and focusing on organizing my colleagues and preparing to build what I believe is going to be a national movement that forces that change from the inside and the outside. So using those same old community organizing strategies from way back when are very applicable to Congress. And so that's what I hope to see happen.
There's a chant in the movement that I'm sure you've said many times. What would that chant be?
Well, there's a lot of chants.
One I hear a lot is "Si se puede."
Oh yeah, si se puede, absolutely. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Fired up, ready to go. It's the chant from our president. But I have no doubt that we can. And I'm convinced that what it really takes is time and commitment to the issue and to the young people, and to the extent that I can bring them into the halls of the Capitol will help bring about the change that I know is needed in our country and is one that can take place. It's one of the few issues that Democrats and Republicans actually can come together on. So I look forward to building that coalition and making that change happen. And that was one of the biggest reasons why I was motivated to go to Congress.
Thank you.